Thank you, Vera. I will now talk to you about Sapo, our favorite animal, the frog. What it is today, how it came to be, and what's its importance for Portugal Telecom innovation and multi-platform strategies. Sapo was born 17 years ago, back in the University of Aveiro. I'm one of the co-founders, so technically speaking, this is my first job. Today, Sapo is a web portal. We're the biggest internet project in Portugal. We have about 90% reach in our country. Our business model is advertising. We have 1/3 of the market in our country. We're a unique case all across Europe, where a local player is actually able to compete with the giants of the internet, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. We're doing that. Today, we have more than 200 content partners and more than 1 million users come to our network every day. But we're also a technology team. More than half our colleagues are programmers or engineers like myself. So for the last years, we've been working at Portugal Telecom on the most innovative and emerging technologies. As you know, Portuguese language countries in Africa are strategic for Portugal Telecom. So it's only obvious that Sapo would have to expand to those regions as well. Today, we have operations in Cabo Verde, Angola, Mozambique, and East Timor. It's a huge opportunity for us, especially on the mobile. For that reason, we're investing in local teams, in local content partnerships, and also in local engineering and infrastructure. Sapo is also talent for Portugal Telecom. For obvious historical reasons, we have a very tight relationship with the academy and the universities. We have 3 labs running currently in 3 universities. First one is the University of Aveiro, where Sapo was born for obvious reasons. Second one in Coimbra, center of Portugal. And the third one in Oporto, in the north, the wine. We also organize one of the most popular and important technology-related, internet technology-related events in Portugal. It's called Sapo Code Beats. This year, we'll be going for the 6th edition. It will happen on the 15th of November, in 2 weeks, on this same spot, by the way. You're all invited to come. For 3 days, we gather the 800 most talented programmers and engineers and designers, and we challenge them to show us their new ideas, new concepts, new projects, and present them to a jury. To spice up the event, we also put up hundreds of talks and workshops and also fun activities. It's 3 days non-stop, literally. So, Sapo Code Beats is very important for us. It's Portugal Telecom's main source, or one of the main sources of recruitment and talent to work with us. But Sapo is also a research and development unit and one of Portugal Telecom's factories. We're obsessed with constant experimentation. And even after 17 years, we still like to think that we have a startup culture. We fail often, we fail fast, but we learn a lot from it. And we have the strongest, talented engineering team in Portugal, I think. We're constantly mixing technology with other arts in order to produce great ideas and new products. These are some of the fields that we're currently working and putting a lot of our resources. E-payments, I will talk about this later. Contextual advertising, our business. Big data and analytics. New user experiences, new devices are showing up every day, and we need to be alert and explore them. E-commerce, 10 years later, new opportunities. We're studying this. Contents on the cloud, next generation TV experiences, and maps. Sapo is also a content provider for Portugal Telecom. There's 3 things we do extremely well. Thing number 1, we know how to produce and aggregate digital content. We've been doing this for the last 17 years. So if you're doing a web application or a new service or a mobile app and you need content for it, we probably have it. Second thing, we know how to monetize the content through advertising. As I told you, we have 1/3 of the market in Portugal. And third, most important thing, technology. We have the know-how and the platform to distribute this content across multiple devices and multiple contexts. So we're able to reuse, transform, remix all of our content. All of our content is available through a wide catalog of APIs and web services for engineers to use. So we're able to actually decouple the content production process and teams from the engineering teams, which leads us to a huge time-to-market opportunity and advantage. Just to give you an idea, today we're able to develop a new complex mobile application from the ground to launch day on the marketplace in less than 1 month. This is our portfolio of applications. Today we have more than 70 apps across all 3 major mobile marketplaces. This includes iOS, Android, and Windows 8. And we have more than 60 applications on the TV environment, mostly working with Mel, but also with our connected TV partners, Samsung and LG. And we're going to pursue this strategy because we know that desktop is becoming less relevant and we need to explore new devices and new platforms, and we're doing so. These are 2 clear examples of what I just said, 2 very popular applications that we have on our portfolio. First one is called Sapo Desporto. It's a sports application. It features news, calendar results, live statistics, video and multimedia. And the second one is Musicbox, a music streaming service. My CEO talked about it already. It's pretty much like Spotify, only much better. We've streamed more than 100 million tracks already. And these 2 apps are available on all single popular devices on the market today. This includes the PC, Mac, Windows, Linux, the browser, any computer with a browser, the mobile environment. This includes iOS devices, tablets, and smartphones, Android the same, and more recently, Windows 8. And it also includes the TV, Mel, and connected TVs. So these 2 apps are available on all of these devices. We're exploring new TV paradigms. 17 years ago, we were born with the PC and the browser era. Today, with the same energy and excitement, we're exploring the television as well. So these are some of the features we're currently developing. Click-to-call functionality on top of our apps. Collaborative TV content services. We're right now building a very interesting product in which a group of friends can live home with their mobile phones and invite each other and collaboratively produce content that will soon be available on their own TV channel on Mel Canal. We're very excited about this application. Live TV from the mobile and watch later functionality in which we're trying to do the bridge between the PC web experience and the television, the couch. This is a sneak preview. You're the first ones to see it, besides the engineering team, of our Mel Canal application for iPad. We're currently finishing its development, and it will be launched before the end of the year. This is the watch later functionality I told you about. We'll be able to get the content out of the PC and the web and watch it later in front of the television on the couch. Cloud. My CEO has announced Cloud PT today. 3 pillars. It's extremely simple to use. We've benchmarked all of the major products available on the market, including Dropbox, Google Drive. Honestly speaking, ours is much better. It's available on all platforms, like the 2 other apps I showed you. So Linux, Mac, Windows as native apps. It's also available as a web app. It's available on iOS and Android, and it's available on the TV. And it runs on the most secure and robust network in Portugal, on the best data centers, and as the support of the best telco operator in Portugal. These are some of the screenshots of Cloud PT. You're the first ones to see them, besides the engineering team. This is the iPhone app, and this is the browser-based app. Make sure you see the demos tomorrow on the next room. It's very exciting. Analytics and data knowledge. Today, our network and applications and services are producing a massive amount of data. And today, it's very important for us, for our business, for the efficiency of our services and platforms, to know what our customers are doing, what they like, what they don't like, what are the emerging patterns. We need to know what the data is trying to tell us. So we're building the technology to do so. We've built big data technology teams. We're building recommendation engines to work with our TV platforms. We're currently doing an internal pilot at Portugal Telecom. We plan to launch the service before the end of the year. We're doing real-time live KPI dashboards that will help our business users in the decision process. And we've built behavioral technology, which increased our advertising platform efficiency by more than 10%. And this is money. Payments. I can't tell you too much about payments today. My CEO forbid me to do so. If you have a problem, he's on the first row. But I can tell you about 2 things we're doing with payments right now. We're doing an internal pilot with mobile payments using the smartphone and proximity payments technology, including NFC, QR codes, SMSs, etc. And it's been running for about 6 months, both on Portugal Telecom buildings, but also with partners, merchant partners. And we've been learning a lot from it. We have at least 10 findings that we discovered from the pilot. These are the most important 3. Number 1, NFC is very sexy, but there's a lot of problems with the standardization of NFC, and we found that QR codes are very relevant and that people actually use them very well. So we plan to support that when we launch our offering. We also found that smartphones are emerging, but there are still a lot of low-end phones on the market. And we found that their users do like to use technology and do like to use mobile payments. So we will be supporting low-end phones as well. And we found that simplicity is key. So we will be investing in usability, and we'll be investing on simple workflows and processes when we launch our offering. These are some screenshots of the pilot working both on our buildings and our partner merchants. Sapo Voucher. Sapo Voucher is one of the, actually it's the most popular discount website like Groupon, only much better. And it currently runs at the Sapo web portal network. And what we've done is we've ported the website as a TV application. And on the TV, you're actually able to browse through the offerings, the discounts, and you're actually able to buy them using the remote control. Okay, So with this, I conclude my presentation. I will now call my colleague, João Epifânio, Head of Mobile Strategy. Thank you very much.